Here's a shocking truth. 85% of your financial success comes from your people skills, your ability to communicate, negotiate, and lead. Only a meager 15% comes from your technical knowledge. And yet, we spend our entire lives mastering that 15% and almost no time on the other 85%. That is why you see the hardest working, most talented people who are not the ones getting promoted. That feeling of being stuck, of your hard work going unrecognized, it all stems from an invisible enemy, a lack of effective communication at work. It is silently holding your career hostage. But in the next 12 minutes, I will break down 3 golden communication skills that school never taught you to turn effective communication at work into your most powerful weapon for advancement. Watch this until the end, because the third skill is the one that will make you stand out in every single meeting. 1. The art of strategic updates. This isn't about reporting. This is the art of managing your boss's perception of you, a key element of professional communication. When I first started my career, I made one of 2 fatal mistakes. Either I would spam my boss with every tiny detail, annoying him to no end, or I would go silent for an entire week, and he would think I was doing nothing at all. Both made me look incompetent. Here is the specific, actionable tip for you. Use the 3-point update email at the end of each week. The structure is incredibly simple. 1. Here's what I've completed. 2. Here's what I'm doing next. 3. Here are the roadblocks I'm facing. Just 3 bullet points, nothing more. Why does it work? Think of yourself as the navigator on a ship. You don't need to report every small wave to the captain. You just need to give him the current position, the next heading, and any potential icebergs. It shows you're in control of your work, you respect your boss's time, and you're proactive about asking for help when you need it. The contrast. Wrong. Either complete silence or reporting everything. Right. A consistent, strategic, and brief summary focused on results and next steps. 2. Disagreeing to build, not to destroy. The ability to disagree constructively is the sign of a future leader. This is the key to building workplace relationships that last. I will never forget one meeting. When I heard a plan that I saw a flaw in, I blurted out, "That will never work." The entire room went silent. I had turned the presenter into an enemy and myself into a saboteur, even though my intentions were good. The specific, actionable tip. Never attack the idea. Use the context, observation, impact, suggestion formula. For example, "Thank you for sharing this plan." Context. I noticed that if we take this approach, it might have an impact on the marketing department's budget. Observation and impact. What if we explored an alternative that could be more optimized? Suggestion. Why does it work? It's like building a pyramid. You start with the sharp, attention-grabbing peak, then you build the solid foundation of support underneath. Most people do it backward. They start with the foundation and hope their audience is patient enough to see what the peak looks like. It's not an attack on their castle. It's an invitation to reinforce a wall together. The contrast. Wrong. Either I disagree or that's wrong. It's confrontational. Right. Start with acknowledgement, then ask questions and make objective observations. Pause for a second. If these last 2 skills have made you reflect on how you communicate at work, let me know by hitting the like button. It costs you nothing, but it really helps the channel grow. 3. Selling your idea in 60 seconds. A brilliant idea is worthless if you can't present it persuasively. This is where presenting with confidence comes in. I once had an idea that I believed could change an entire project, but when I presented it, I started with rambling details and confusing data. By the time I got to my main point, everyone had already lost interest. My idea was dead on arrival. The actionable tip. Use the PREP method. P. Point. R. Reason. E. Example. P. Point. For example, I believe we should focus on market X. Point. Because data shows it's the fastest growing market and our competitors aren't there yet. Reason. For instance, company Y doubled its revenue after entering this market. Example. Therefore, I strongly propose we prioritize resources for market X. Point. Why does it work? It's like building a pyramid. You start with the sharp, attention-grabbing peak. Then you build the solid foundation of support underneath. Most people do it backward. They start with the foundation and hope their audience is patient enough to see what the peak looks like. It's not an attack on their castle. It's an invitation to reinforce a wall together. The contrast. Wrong. Starting with details, data, and a long-winded background. Right. Get straight to the point, then prove it and explain it. So, what is your action plan? 3 steps to elevate your career. 1. Master the art of strategic updates so your boss sees you as reliable. 2. Apply constructive disagreement so your colleagues see you as an ally. 3. Use the prep method so everyone sees the value in your ideas. This is the roadmap to making effective communication at work your second nature. Here is my challenge to you. In the next 7 days, choose 1 email you plan to send your boss and structure it using the 3-point update method. Just 1 email. At first, you might feel like you're acting a bit robotic. Good. Every new skill begins with conscious imitation before it becomes your natural instinct. You don't have to be the person who works the longest hours. You don't have to be the loudest person in the room. You just need to be the one with the most effective communication at work. That is the shortest path to the recognition and promotion you deserve. Comment below, which of these 3 skills do you think will have the biggest immediate impact on your career? And if you're ready to break even more limits, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Next week's video, we're tackling a problem everyone hates. 5 ways to professionally handle toxic coworkers. Remember, break limits every day.